Hi, this is a video on the Fabricator sewing machine where I'm going to show you the best way to remove your work from under the foot and what can happen if you don't raise the needle all the way to the top of its travel when you go to remove your work. So first, let's just do a little sewing. I'm set to 6 millimeters on my stitch length, which is about right for this type of sunbrella furniture fabric. And I can sew along. This is a 69 weight thread that we're sewing with. And when I get to the end of my sewing, what I want to do is either use the foot pedal to go all the way down and then come, this take-up arm come all the way back to the top, right there. Or I can use the flywheel to do that. And then when I lift the foot, as I pull the material out, I want to rock the flywheel a little bit. That'll help to remove the thread from the tension assembly. And you can see I have one thread coming up from the bottom and one thread from the top, and everything's good to go. Okay, now let's go ahead and get it to fail. So here, I'm going to sew along, get to where I want to stop, and I'm going to rotate by hand now, and I'm going to rotate just so the needle's just coming out of the material, right there. And now if I lift the foot and pull the fabric out, it's very difficult to pull, and if I get enough of it to pull, I think we can see the problem. I'm rocking the flywheel, but not rocking it very hard because I want you to see the problem. And the problem will be that I will have, let's rock a little further so we can get a little further away from that edge. There we go. So you might think you're all jammed up at this point, and you are, but look what you've got going on. You have 3 threads coming up from the lower side of the machine, and that's because you haven't raised the take-up arm or raised the needle high enough to allow the thread to come around the right side of the hook assembly. So I can clear that. I'm going to apply tension to this, the material, and if I just rotate this flywheel until the needle bar comes all the way up, watch that loop disappear. It's going to clear it. There, it just cleared it. Okay? So that particular jam pulling the fabric out is simply related to not having your needle bar all the way up when you go to remove your work.